Okay, we're going for it. All right, this is chapter 6, The Lessons of Love, section 4, The Only Answer. So I'm just going to share those sentences that stood out to me, and we'll see what conversation we get into. Okay, so first sentence is paragraph 3, sentence 2. The Holy Spirit does not speak first, but he always answers. So in the course, it's often teaching us, or I don't know where I learned this, but obviously that the ego speaks first and loudest. And so our training is to hear that, not to like, okay, we're going to hear it anyway, because it's going to come. Like we're going to have those reactive thoughts, probably, maybe there's a place you get to where that's healed. I'm not sure. And we want to wait around, or we want to ask, what would you have me do? Or whatever the words are for you, but just knowing that that first response that comes, and I know that one, man. It's like, I have to say this or I'm going to combust. But the Holy Spirit will answer. We have to ask. We will get an answer. Okay, same paragraph, line 4. Since the Holy Spirit answers truly, he answers for all time, which means that everyone has the answer now. Okay, I love this sentence. I remember this one. Since the Holy Spirit answers truly, he answers for all time, which means that everyone has the answer now. So when I read that, I remember thinking like, whoa. It is a frequency. It's like tapping into a frequency. It's like I don't know, I'll try to explain it. It's like a jet stream of truth, and like it's there. So anything that you need to heal or resolve, or any worry or doubt or question you have, it's like the answer is available now to you. Like it's like, because everything's been given to us. So when we feel like we don't have the answer now, we've blocked the answer, because it's a stream of consciousness that's like, it's true, and it's a healing feeling to receive the answer of truth. I don't know how to explain it so much that it was like, okay, the internet feels like a similar thing. Like, okay, anytime you want to answer a question, you just go like Google it, or just go for it, find it. And you can do this with Holy Spirit. And similarly, there will be results, It's just that there's one answer, and it's the true answer. There's not a multitude of things where you still feel like you don't know which one is true. Like, what is the symptom of this, when you look up a sick symptom, or like when you're having any concern about your health and you look it up, it's like you might get a variety of things and you still don't feel comforted by it. But it's like you ask Holy Spirit, you get one answer. It's the answer. Okay, paragraph 4, line 3. It must be the ego. It believes that the best defense is attack and wants you to believe it. Okay. Keep going. Line 8. If you side with this alliance, you will be afraid, because you're siding with an alliance of fear. Okay. So if you participate in defense, attack, defending, attacking, withholding, you're afraid. Okay. Because you've joined Team Fear, I'm watching. I still like the voice. I'm just going to say it. I like the voice. I like the purity of the singers. I don't know, there's a purity of the moment for me. But it's like, the different teams that you could be on, the coaches. It's like you're on Team Fear. You're not going to feel good. Paragraph 6, line 1. Hear, then, the one answer of the Holy Spirit to all the questions the ego raises. Here it is. You are a child of God, a priceless part of his kingdom, which he created as part of him. Nothing else exists, and only this is real. You have chosen a sleep in which you have had bad dreams, but the sleep is not real, and God calls you to awake. It's over. So this is the answer to every ego call. If we knew this deeply, we would have no fear ever again. This is the solution. It tells you. It's like, okay, hear then the answer of the Holy Spirit to all the questions the ego raises. You're a child of God, a priceless part of his kingdom, which he created as part of him. Nothing else exists, and only this is real. You've chosen a sleep in which you have had bad dreams, but the sleep is not real, and God calls you to awake. This is like, pick up your bed and walk. You haven't done anything, and you don't deserve to suffer, and you don't deserve to be deprived of anything. And this is that feeling I got when I did the lessons last year, which was like, someone's at your door. They're from the royal kingdom. They forgot you. They're coming to get you because you are the beloved family member who is far from the kingdom, and they're asking you to come home and have everything you ever wanted, you know, and not material. Yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Skip the whole page. Paragraph 11, line 1. That is why the Holy Spirit never commands. Line 2. To command is to assume inequality, which the Holy Spirit demonstrates does not exist. Okay. This is an exploration for me because I have a hard time. Like, definitely I do command, like Justine, my daughter, and my husband or something. Like, it's just in certain circumstances, I never feel it's okay. I have some issue with telling another person they're doing something wrong. Like, because it's assuming inequality. It's assuming I know better. It does happen. It's just, I know deeply within my being, it doesn't work. It doesn't work to assume a higher position of knowing. Even if it's somehow true, I gotta work with that one. That one's my homework. Because that comes up for me at work when I'm asked to, like, maybe be direct with people. And I can do it if I find my authentic, true way where I don't feel like I'm assuming a higher position, because I know that will elicit defense. Like, who do you think you are? Or it will hit someone's unworthiness and be like, yeah, you know, okay, that's my homework. And finally, paragraph 12, line 7. Okay, it could not shatter the peace of God, but it could shatter yours. A harsh and strident form of communication arose as the ego's voice. The ego's voice could not shatter the peace of God, but it could shatter yours. God did not blot it out, because to eradicate it would be to attack it. Okay. Being questioned, he did not question. He merely gave the answer. His answer is your teacher. It reminds me of, like, God is the like mature parent, and the ego is like the kid who says, I hate you and you're stupid, and is like kicking your shins and stuff or something. And then God's like, not going to kick the shins back, not going to say I hate you or you're stupid, because it's such a different maturity level. He's like, and I'm not going to explain myself. I'm God. I'm not going to, like, justify or try to prove to you, Mr. Ego energy. He just said, you know, you want the truth, ask me. I don't know. And kind of like, I'm not going to, yeah, I don't know. So, okay, cool. The only answer, you are a child of God. This is the prayer. Okay, and I will make a prayer out of it. Okay, so we're so willing to hear then the one answer of the Holy Spirit to all the questions the ego raises. You are a child of God, a priceless part of his kingdom, which he created as part of him. Nothing else exists, and only this is real. You have chosen a sleep in which you have had bad dreams, but the sleep is not real, and God calls you to awake. So let us notice when we are not at peace, And let us be willing to know we are the magnificent one, the holy one, the beloved, the precious, the innocent. We can be restored to our wholeness and our purity and our innocence in a moment. We just have to, we would know who we are, and in a moment all is erased. Any heaviness or struggle or guilt we would carry, it's gone. So we let this healing take place. We take up our throne as the Holy One, and we let our light shine purely, brightly. We let this life experience be joy-filled and guided by Spirit. We let go of any attraction to suffering, even adrenaline or fear or any kind of emotional roller coaster. And we are willing to know we can have a life of pure harmony and peace and prosperity. We claim it now. I do. And I claim this for everyone. With gratitude, we just let it be. We receive it. It doesn't have to be complicated. We just let it be. It's already done. So we remember that it is so. And so it is. Amen. Amen.